Hello, my name is Ethan Lee. I am part of Mr. Hanson's AP Environmental class, period 7, and today I am presenting to you my house I made for Mr. Hanson. This house is made of spruce and pine wood local to Gloversville, New York area, and this makes this house sustainable and fairly cheap to build. The length and width is 18 by 18, giving a total square footage of 324 square feet. That would be 162 square feet per person, because 2 people roundish are going to be living here. It's insulated by a foam board with drywall, which will give the walls an R value of 18, and the ceiling/attic area will have an R value of 30. And this is mainly because I'm going to be heating my house through passive solar heating. Passive solar heating is when sunlight comes through the windows during the winter time and is insulated within the house, and the heat is kept within there. This is the south facing side of my house. The south facing side has all my solar panels, as you can see here on the roof, and it also has the most windows, so that during the winter time the sun can come in and heat up the house. During summertime, when you don't want as much heat, I have this awning out here, this little outcast right here, and it will block the sunlight during the summertime when the sun is higher up in the sky. It'll block those rays, but when it's lower down during the winter time, the sunlight can go straight through the windows and it can heat up the house. This is the west side of the house, not particularly special, but you can notice that it has much fewer windows than the south facing side, so that the heat will stay within the house. This is the north facing side of the house. This is where my septic system also is. The septic system will drain out this way from the north facing side. The north facing side has the least amount of windows because I am heating through passive solar heating, as stated beforehand. This is the east facing side, same deal. Now we are going to go into the house real quick. As you enter through the door, you can see on our right we have a kitchen. Lovely little painting there, some lights. Here's our sink, here's our oven, here's our refrigerator. You know, orange juices, V8s, only stuff Mr. Hanson would drink, you know, only the essentials. And you see here we have some steaks, some chicken, some stews, some vegetables, a potato, apple. Here in the freezer we have some raw beef, raw chicken, some raw fish. Here in the pantry we have some bread. And here in the dessert section we have some cookies, cake, pumpkin pie. You never know when you're gonna need some pumpkin pie. Right here is the cooking area where you can craft or cook your foods. Cut some stuff up, you know, throw them in the oven. Good stuff. To our left here, we have the living room/dining room. It's pretty simple. We have some seats, we have a table, we have some lights. And if we go down the hall here, to our right, we have the bedroom. This is for 2. This is a double bed. Right up here, we have a map of the surrounding area. Pretty nice. We have a clock right here. You can see what time of day it is. It's about noon, you can see right now. And over here, we have our closet where you can open up and you see we have a hat. And we also have, you know, a Lucky Jeans, Mesa t-shirt, you know, the usual stuff. Right over here is our hamper, where you can store your nasty socks or your laundry. And here we have a nightlight, just in case Mr. Hanson gets a little scared at nighttime. No, I heard there are some zombies out here in these woods, you know. So got a nightlight right there. To our left, we have the laundry and bathroom. We have our toilet right here. You do your business. You look at that lovely painting. Just do your business. Flush the toilet, and it goes out through the septic system to the north, so it doesn't contaminate our water sources. You can see, which is to our east and south. We do not want to contaminate that, so that's why the system is going towards our north. Here is our sink where we can wash our face, brush our teeth. These cups, rinse and spit. Right here, it's also the laundry room though, so we have our washer right here. We'll wash our nasty socks, and here's our dryer, heat it up. All this electricity is again coming from the solar panels up top. close these doors real quick. Now, Mr. Hanson, I bet you're wondering, why, Ethan, you see, New York gets pretty cold, and won't this lake freeze over during that winter time? Mr. Hanson, you are most correct. Part of this lake probably will freeze over. And then what will I do for my water? I bet you're asking. Well, over here I designed a rain/snow collector. Of course, it will not actually be made out of glass, no. But for the sake of demonstration, I simply constructed it out of glass. So as you can see, there's a collection area right here. It's rather wide. And then the rain will come in, or the snow will come in, and the snow will melt. Then it will drain down into here. And this is tiered, so that the water will flow down from highest to the lowest area, so you can have maximum amount of storage with the limited amount of space that we have. Here we have some dogs. We have a good old Randy over here, definitely not related to any AP physics teacher. We have Barry over here, definitely not related to any chemistry teacher. We have Steven, definitely not related to any AP biology or anatomy teacher. Definitely not. Oh, Mr. Hanson, I bet you're wondering, but Ethan, what are you going to do about your trash situation? Mr. Hanson, I have a composter right over here. Composter. And what you do with this composter is you throw in your salad bits, your poison potatoes, your spider eyes. Just throw them all in there. And they get all fermented. And then you take that compost and you throw it on these lovely plants over here to help them grow. This rose bush, this lovely lilac, the sunflower, ferns, tulips, and daisies over here. Just throw on some compost and they'll grow healthy and strong. Mr. Hanson, I bet you're thinking, but Ethan, trash is not only composed of things that you can compost. You're right, Mr. Hanson. Let me show you the way to my incinerator. Now, I took into account that this incinerator will produce some fly ash, and so I produced a filter right here to stop the fly ash from contaminating the nearby environment. You go in this incinerator, you get some trash, and just throw it in, and it goes away. Magic! Oh no, I locked myself. Okay, so that is how I'm going to dispose of my trash. And I explained my water situation, I do believe. So for recreation, you just get your fishing pole, go out onto the lake. If I can steer this boat, here we go, out onto the lake. Just throw your fishing rod real quick, catch a fish or two, come back home, have a lovely time. Just like so. Enjoy your pumpkin pie, have some leisurely times by the water with Barry, Steven, and what was his name again? Randy, that's right. Well, I hope you liked my presentation, Mr. Hanson. I hope you give me a good grade. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.